Alright guys, this is really the main one that I want a lot of us to focus on. It's our opposite foot kicking, which we all struggle with, and I certainly struggled at this as being a junior coming through the ranks, and I still need to work on it even as an adult playing now. So a few things that you really need to concentrate on is it's all about your ball release and your ball drop down onto your foot. If you're not getting that football flushed down onto your foot, obviously it's not going to go where you need it to go. So something that I was taught when I was younger was to imitate what I do on my dominant side. So if I'm kicking on my dominant side, it's a simple ball release. So it's a cradle, just like Jeff was saying before, balance arm. So you want to replicate that on your other side. So when you're coming over, you're not trying not to grip the ball, okay? It's a cradle, so it's coming out and it's a cradle, and that balance arm is coming out to the side. So just practice a few times on your normal side and just have a look at what you're doing on your dominant side. So I'm fairly comfortable like that. Moving over to my left side, I want to do the exact same thing, okay? So I'm just reversing it, so it's a cradle, coming down, so on and so forth. If you still want to work on your technique as well, another good point that you can do is just go and bounce the football around the house as much as you can. So that technique of bouncing is pretty similar to when you're kicking the footy. So you want to do that on your non-dominant side. So walking around, bouncing it on my left as much as I can if I'm right-footed. So that technique of getting it, pushing it down is very similar to getting the football down onto your foot. Then obviously you want to go and practice as much as you can. So the most important thing is getting that footy, practice kicking that football and just doing it over and over again. Get that footy as much as you can, keep practicing. Just short stuff to start with, all short, don't do anything long, okay? So all short technique, practice the technique first, and then eventually once you get used to it, you can expand out and go to larger stuff.